Wrestling fan are the fans that have more passion than any other sport other than football, baseball, basketball. Wrestling fans are the best fans in the world. I got the yellow belt. Wow. I got the sunglasses, bandana, and a little bit of a triceps. It's not like where you go to a football game and you leave. Wrestling is something you can live every day, and it just inspires you, at least for me, it just inspires you every day. Undisputed!
Champion of the world!
This is tie-dye guy, tie-dye guy, tie-dye guy, tie-dye guy, tie-dye guy. See, these are wrestling fans. These are wrestling fans.
Coast to coast,
This is what wrestling's all about. You're seeing it live here, people. This is what wrestling's all about.
Tie-dye guy.
These are wrestling fans.
I'm Dylan. I'm from Florida. I drove about 14 hours on Friday night to come up here. I got here and they were all sold out. Every ticket was sold out. So I was like, oh shit. And I happen to know Byron, the commentator, and he was like, dude, just keep trying. So I kept trying, and next thing I know, I got like a $50 ticket, and then I got there and some guy gave me a floor seat, second row. The typical wrestling fan is wild, crazy, screams a lot, jumps up and down when they see people, gets all crazy.
I've flown like almost 20 hours to be here. In Australia, I know it's a bit different. It's not as big as it is in America and whatever, but when people are like, you like wrestling and whatever, I'm just like, yes. But when you meet fans that actually like wrestling and you're like, we love it and we have that connection, it means the world to me. I don't know. Pick your favorite soap opera and then like pick athletic people in it and be like, put them in one show together, like this is gonna be athletic people and this is gonna be the soap opera, like we're gonna have one big storyline and it's amazing.
Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair?
Fucking Jesus, I hate both of them. I'd have to say Ric Flair. I hate Hulk Hogan. I freaking hate Hulk Hogan.
We're all one in some weird way. Like wrestling fans, you have all these different walks of life of people that come together for one thing that they all love, and it's professional wrestling. And it's like one of the greatest things you'd ever see in life. Like to see this connection that people share over wrestling is amazing. Changes people's lives in different ways. Like, you love wrestling, why? Well, this person loves it because of this, and I love it because of that. Like, wrestling is such a beautiful thing, and one of the widest variety of people you would ever see like anything. That's what wrestling is, man. Wrestling is buying into these characters and emotionally investing into something, and that's, in its purest form, wrestling is love.
I like storytelling. I enjoy theatrics, so I grew very interested in the way they do things. I've researched and I've studied and I understand so much about it now that I just can't fucking get out of it. You know, a wrestling mark, a wrestling fan, they're rowdy, they love what they love the good guys, they hate the bad guys, and they will definitely let you know how they feel.
Hogan or Ric Flair?
Ric Flair, all the way. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan believes his own hype. He doesn't understand that he was just the right guy in the right place at the right time. And that's all there is to it. There's rumors that he's going to be coming back as SmackDown general manager. I think that's a terrible idea. I think if anybody, it should be the Icon Sting.
WrestleMania is my birthday, my Christmas, my Super Bowl, my everything, all in one night. Most people don't understand why we like a thing that isn't real and you that's predetermined. I am actually a champion who fight against breast cancer. Yeah, there's the belt.
Open your eyes. Open your minds, open your eyes. Like, give it a shot. It brings you emotionally to a place that you never thought you could go.
For me, like, I just realized that reaching those emotions through stories and through wrestling make me a better person.
When I was a wrestling fan when I was younger, I was like in the closet because I didn't know anyone who liked wrestling. And being out of the closet as a wrestling fan,
Wrestling helped Jim come out of the closet.
Do you know what I mean? Well, in England, only geeks like wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like normal like it's over here. So you've got to find weird people who like it with you.
My name is James Bayanai. I'm originally from Zimbabwe. When I was young, I grew up in this small village in rural Zimbabwe. We used to have one television. Like there was like one television in the whole village. And whenever we wanted to watch wrestling, we would walk like 7 miles to go watch wrestling on a Saturday. You know, I'm talking of the days where we used to have Bret Hart, British Bulldog, Macho Man, you know, The Undertaker during his heydays. And we would, after watching wrestling, we would walk back another 7 miles. So, I mean, it was kind of crazy. So moving to Zimbabwe, coming to New Orleans and experiencing like WrestleMania firsthand like this, oh man, I said I have to really go watch live this WrestleMania, and I enjoyed myself. I mean, it was breathtaking. In my country, Zimbabwe, Hulk Hogan is one of the most adored performers of all time, actually. Because people, since the time we started watching wrestling, Hulkamania was always on the screen, and yeah, he has got a lot of respect. He commands a lot of respect from people who love wrestling. And also, I think I want to say that, you know how wrestling, WWE, is so influential in my country that I don't think people know that. Like, if you go, like, all the kids there, they can tell you about everything that's going on. They'll tell you about Edge. They'll tell you about Randy Orton. They'll tell you about, you know, all these wrestlers. But, you know, kids from the village, kids from all the neighborhoods in the city, you know, they like wrestling so much, and it inspires them too.
You got my title! Woo! Woo!
Oh God, to be honest with you, wrestling is pretty much, you know, how do I say this? The good things, when you get over, you know, the things that help me my most with depression would be wrestling and music. It's like, you know, when you're having a bad day or whatever, you know, and you just not feeling it, you know, I can sit there and sit there and turn wrestling on and sit there and enjoy it, and then it takes me away from all my troubles, you know. Same thing with music, wrestling and music, you know. If I didn't have that, I didn't know where I'd be.
It's theater in the round. Go there, invest yourself in the characters and watch, and just lose yourself in the action. See what's out there, and there's characters for everybody in wrestling. There's good guys. It's simple. It's the good guys and bad guys. What I always loved about wrestling is never having to say goodbye. You might see an amazing movie that'll be better than any wrestling match I'd ever see, but that's it. The movie's done. You know, no more. But wrestling, they're still here today. You know, I just met my all-time hero, Ric Flair, Stone Cold. You know, guys are still around. You can talk about it. You can share your stories. It's a way to connect with people instantly. You see somebody in a wrestling shirt, and you know they're a friend of yours. You know.
That's a lot of the hits that I take.
Well, the one thing I could do to convince you is I'm probably one of the most hardcore motherfuckers, and take the camera right here, and I would do this motherfucker right there, and that's what I would do. That's what I would do on any given fucking day.
I'm from Mobile, Alabama. My name is Forrest Barnett. I also performed as a manager named Forrest Grump in Las Vegas with the Glow Girls last year at the CAC.
What type of people like wrestling?
Really, they come from all walks of life from what I can see. It's been all over the place, all over the world. It's actually like looking at real life superheroes doing battle in the ring, heroes and villains. And of course I loved like Batman and Robin from the 60s, and it just went on up into this type stuff, and I just love it all.
What do you do for a living?
Actually, I've been a pro wrestling manager, and I'm a minister as well.
I'm Scott. I'm from Tenby, town in Wales in the UK.
I'm Wes. I am also from Tenby, in a town in Wales. We live on the same estate. It's everything, really. There's not a day where we wake up we don't think about wrestling or talk about wrestling in some capacity. It's a part of our lives, and a pretty big part as well. As long as you don't take it too seriously, just look at the whole picture, the fun and aspect of it and everything, you should enjoy it.
Wrestling fans have, I don't know, I wouldn't say social anxiety, but it seems kind of like that way. But we're all tight knit. Like we walk up to anybody, we're like, hey, woo,
Yeah,
woo! Give them too sweet, exactly.
We go for life,
Exactly.
baby. Yeah, man, NWO. After WrestleMania 31, when NWO came out, Hollywood Hogan, Razor Ramon, baby, the Big Diesel, Kevin Nash, I said, you know what? I'm getting a tattoo.
Every single day.
Oh.
If I had never experienced any kind of wrestling, didn't know anything about it, and you wanted to try to convince me to give it a shot, how would you convince me?
Probably put you to sleep. I can put you to sleep about 6 different ways, about 2 seconds.
Can I get this man in the shot? He's come from Australia as well. Look at this.
Sure. Who is this guy?
George, introduce yourself. Look down the barrel of the camera. Say
Hey,
hi.
7 WrestleManias, the name's Sparta, still standing. 1 week in NOLA. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
How cool are gladiators? Right? What if I told you there's something better than fucking Roman gladiators? Huh? Huh?
What if I told you you can come watch it, and if you don't like it, yeah, you don't like it till you don't try it. That's how he got pregnant with me.
Demo from Hightown. Yeah, that was superb.
Wrestling's the greatest entertainment, greatest sport. Ever since I've been watching as a kid, and I'm an original Hulkamaniac.
Every time you comment on a Facebook post to try and make yourself sound cool, saying, that's fake. Every show you watch on TV is fake. It's what you choose to believe to enjoy, what you like to accept as reality. Suspension of disbelief. And the stories that these men tell in the ring is better than anything that you ever wish you could do, or anything that your favorite TV shows wish they could do. They put their bodies on the line every night that they go out there for our entertainment, and they give a damn hell good of a show. Better than your shitty Walking Deads, whatever you watch at home. Wrestling! WrestleMania is better than all of it! Woo!
I literally got some crawfish. I got a pound of crawfish, and I'm handing out crawfish to people.
Yeah, your family. This is family, right?
But I handed a guy a crawfish from Cleveland, and he never saw a crawfish before. It's basically feeling like a part of a community. You can't put it into words. You hear these people screaming "woo" behind you. That's the Ric Flair stuff. That's this community. It's very unique, it's very different. Turn around real quick.
It's Python.
Ric Flair drip.
What? Woo! 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 Woo!
You know explain more?
Kiss stealing, wheelie dealing, son of a gun!
Need I explain more?
Kissing all the girls and making them cry.
What's going on behind you?
Ric Flair. I don't even explain it. I really don't.